Hey dear, welcome to AK Movies Talk. Today I want to talk about 2022 American action drama called Top Gun Maverick. It is a sequel to 1986 Top Gun. So, let's begin. Spoilers ahead, watch out and stay safe. The movie starts with Captain Maverick. He has been a pilot for more than 30 years, so he knows what to do. Everyone in the Air Force knows and likes him, because he has done a great job in every mission he has been on. Maverick has now been assigned to a Top Gun mission. He has a lot of expectations from everyone. When he arrives, he enters Top Gun and discovers that nothing has changed. His images are still on display, and people recognize him. One of his co-workers has progressed to the rank of superior pilot, and he is pleased to see him. Captain Maverick himself has no idea what will happen during this mission. He goes the Top Gun in charge to inquire about the mission. What is this mission and what he has to do here? According to the in command, the enemy have an evil eye on them. And they have a base in the mountains secretly that no one can approach. With the exception of the Army and Captain Maverick. They're going to bring them out. They must be killed and destroyed. Because their foes shoot a rocket at them from the mountains. And destroying them is a wonderful thing, but there's a problem. This mountain's map is quite complicated. After witnessing it, it's impossible to tell from where the first mountain begins and ends. And the location of the other indicates that it is completely upside down. First of all, Captain Maverick and his team has to find the base. And to understand the map. As well as identifying where the paths begin. As a result, they can attack their base, which is a challenging undertaking. That is why Captain Maverick has been assigned to this operation. So, the captain can't be confused because he's already been informed. He is being informed of the number of pilots that have already arrived. Among the lads, Captain identifies a boy who is the son of one of his friends. His companion died, and he sacrificed his life for sake of his country. All of the pilots were called to the conference room, including Captain Maverick. Because he is new and everyone is informing him. They introduce him as your commanding officer and say, meet him. Whatever assignment he assigns, you must complete it. Now, Captain Maverick, their trainer, is in front of the microphone. He instructs them on how to work while looking through the book that all of the pilots and captains are holding. There were all the laws and regulations in place, such as how to work. When Captain Maverick sees this, and he becomes enraged. He instructs them to toss the book, and by doing so, he claims that you should listen to what I have to say, because I don't follow these books. The real thing is your knowledge and experience. Until then, you'll have to rely on these books for support. It is now time for them to proceed to the training area. While on his way, he notices his friend's son. Captain Maverick stops and tries to talk with him. However, he is rude and claims that you are to blame for my father's death. Don't try to talk to me directly next time because I don't want to talk to you. Captain Maverick has stopped speaking. Because he believes Captain Maverick was also present. He is also the one who caused his father's death. Everyone now notices Captain tried to converse with him, and he responds angrily. No one on the inside is aware that they are connected. He is the son of one of his friends. Now all of the pilots are gathering aboard their planes. At the location where the training will begin. Is called the top fight. Let me explain what a top fight is. All of the pilots attempt to destroy their planes in a fake way. That is to say, the sole act that they have destroyed. They only take a target in actuality. To see how precise their goal is and how they can pass any plane. Because there are no bullets or missiles in the plane's launch system. As a result, the plane can be readily destroyed, allowing them to easily crash each other's plane. This is for their aiming training and aiming practice. Captain Maverick now chooses to have a fight with them, in which they will. The pilots are all on one side, while Captain Maverick is on the other. They all will try to attack on him. I'll be okay if Captain Maverick wins, but each of the pilots. As a result, every one of you will have to do 200 push-ups. And if the pilots win, Captain Maverick too will do what the others will perform. It will be exciting. Now is the time for the competition to begin. Captain Maverick turns his jet around and flies in front of everyone. He crashes their jets in a fake manner one by one with a fake attack. None of the other pilots were able to damage his plane. It means Captain Maverick has won, and the other pilots have lost. They must now do so because of what Captain Maverick has said. They must each perform 200 push-ups and reduce their energy levels. In their hearts, they gain more respect for Captain Maverick. Because they've realized he's not your average pilot or man. If they wish to become excellent pilots, they must now accept his directions. Your life begins to make sense here, and your level of goodness rises. It will be increased and we will improve as a result of learning. On the other hand, there are the pilots who are unaware of Captain and the boy's relation, whose father was Captain's friend. They learned that Captain's father had died as a result of his actions. But it's not the fact that I'm telling you the truth. Captain Maverick was actually a co-pilot when his friend was a pilot at the time. Captain Maverick was saved, but his friend died. As a result, his son believes his father died as a result of him. And he saved his life and didn't save his father's life when his father died. Keeping this all aside, now Captain tells them to go to the mountains where their enemies are. Captain instructs him on where to go and how to attack by finding ways. Now their training was insufficient to go and fight there. They are now required to return to the field for training. They have ongoing classes in which Captain Maverick, for example, teach them new skills, and one day in class, a horrible situation occurs. Every boy in the class is aware of that boy's feelings for Captain Maverick. Everyone now begins to mock him. Claiming that your father died as a result of Captain Maverick is a decent man, and they say weird things like this. Now the boy is arguing with the boy who said it, as well as the other boys. Captain Maverick enters and begins to rag about why they fight so much. How can they be a good team if they constantly fight with each other? To build a strong team, you'll need unity, something you don't have. And I don't believe you're the right person for this mission with me. All of this concerned Captain Maverick. He approaches his superior in charge, a colleague who is a Top Gun. Iceman introduces himself and informs him that my team used to battle. How will they work together if they are constantly fighting? Instead of destroying foes, I'm terrified my team will be destroyed. Despite his illness, Iceman reminds him that they can be taken as a team. You have the ability to lead teams and create teamwork between them. Captain Maverick returns after hugging each other. He believes that participating in a team activity includes unity. They start looking out for one another and accompanying each other. He organized a volleyball match once he arrived. They start playing and don't consider it professional training. Rather, they enjoy themselves and have formed a close bond with one another. After a few days, the news reports that Iceman, Captain Maverick's companion, has died. Captain Maverick gets emotional by his death and salutes his funeral. He goes through all of his funeral rites with tears in his eyes. He was depressed as a result of his friend's death. After that, all of the pilots gather in one place for their final training. Captain Maverick informs them that they will now depart on the mission. They must work together as a team and we must return with victory. He led them to a location, and the pilots followed behind him. They finally make it to the top of the mountain, where the enemies are hiding. Because the mountain was covered in ice. They have trouble climbing, but they have weaponry, including a rocket with which they can defend themselves. And it might be able to figure out where their pace is by settling the missile. The foes attack after a while, and Cap Maverick's plane is destroyed. The attack was launched by foes' aircraft. Fortunately, Captain Maverick lands at a safe distance and survives once more. As soon as he opened his eyes, he was confronted by a helicopter of foes. A good thing happened just as they were about to discharge a rifle. that we can't expect, his friend's son, who always hates him, comes on his plane. And he destroys all enemy planes. In addition, the smoke flies and the base were destroyed. His friend's son, who has saved Captain Maverick's life. He launches his plane into the air to strike the enemy. However, the enemy's plane was ready to crash into his. He parachutes, lands in front of this, and descends. Captain Maverick goes there to see whether he's okay, who is fine. They are now gaining understanding and teamwork is beginning. They travel to the base, where they board another plane. On the plane, they travel together. Captain Maverick is the pilot of this plane, and the boy is his co-pilot. Now we have a flashback scene where Captain was working as a co-pilot with a friend. His kid was with him today, and their collaboration has a distinct advantage. They attack their foes and begin to destroy them. Their bases, aircraft, and everything else is all under their control. The opponent's weaponry, bases, and aircraft have all been destroyed. Their mission was done after they were utterly destroyed. Captain Maverick and his crew were overjoyed. When they enter in the Top Gun, they've been warmly welcomed. They admire them a lot and begin to clap. Because they've completed their mission with teamwork and honesty. By seeing everyone hugging each other, we can conclude how perfectly Captain Maverick has trained them. He led them well and created a bond between them. Unity was the reason of their victory. This film ends with the smile and happiness of everyone. And that's the end of the movie. What do you think about the movie? Do let me know in the comments section. And don't forget to hit like, subscribe and click the bell icon so that you will not miss the single video when I upload an exciting video like this. Thanks for watching and stay safe.